the world has known empires where multi-ethnic and multi-religious groups have survived. Somehow the Mughal Empire, the Roman Empire, others, lots of them. How much in the world you see, the world you deal with, how much is this driven by religion or by economics or by ethnicity? I mean, if you're an ethnic person but you're economically active and successful, maybe that's okay. But how do you see these different pressures? Take religion. I'll make it easy. Just take religion.
Well, let me just take shelter into the work of my organization by stating at the outset that over its 15 years of existence, Crisis Group has deliberately never done work on this kind of broad thematic basis. We feel there are many others who are able to do so, very well poised, many think tanks in this country. So we have not produced these very big conflict-related thematic analysis, for instance, of what's the relationship between climate change and conflict, or gender and conflict, or the drug trade and conflict, although we've done some work on that. So anything I could give you in response to that question would be largely anecdotal and not particularly well anchored in analysis. I think we're easily distracted currently by the predominance of religious extremism in fueling conflict. This comes and goes, I think, in history, and other factors will come and go and play a part, and I think climate change, for instance, and severe deprivation, particularly of access to food and water, will at times maybe look like the dominant characteristic as a source of conflict. My own sense, for what it's worth, is the root causes of conflict are extremely contextual. They are rooted in particular history, the politics of a region, and so on. But the response, if there is the advocacy of a universal response currently, at the stage of development that we're in the world at large, I would say that the best response to the anticipation of conflict is the building of institutions, of governance institutions. And I think, again, generally speaking, countries that have adequate mechanisms to handle conflictual situations do much, much better than countries in which the institutions are very frail, regardless of what the original trigger is.